A routine commercial vehicle inspection on I-40 leads to the seizure of nearly 40 pounds of methamphetamine. A tragic chain of events on a Phoenix freeway leaves one man dead after he exited his vehicle following a crash. Firefighters make major progress on the pocket fire while another wildfire forces evacuations near Cortez Lakes. And finally, Gila County opens a 50-year-old time capsule offering a fascinating look back at the people and history that helped shape our community. These stories and your complete Central Arizona weather forecast are straight ahead. Good morning, Central Arizona. For Tonto-TV.com and KRIMFM.com, I'm Randy Roberson. Thanks for making Tonto-TV News part of your day. Well, let's get right to our top story. A routine commercial vehicle inspection along Interstate 40 has resulted in another major drug seizure in northern Arizona. An Apache County Special Crimes Enforcement Team sergeant stopped a commercial vehicle on Interstate 40 after observing a traffic violation. While speaking with the driver, investigators say several indicators of criminal activity raised additional suspicion. A probable cause search of the semi-truck uncovered approximately 37 pounds of methamphetamine concealed inside the vehicle. The driver was taken into custody without incident and booked into the Apache County Jail. Authorities have not yet released the suspect's identity as that investigation continues. In other news, a tragic series of events claimed the life of a driver early Thursday morning on Interstate 10 in West Phoenix. According to the Arizona Department of Public Safety, the incident began around 4:30 Thursday morning after a two-vehicle collision near the westbound 67th Avenue off-ramp. For reasons investigators have not yet determined, one of the drivers got out of his vehicle and ran onto the westbound lanes of Interstate 10. DPS says another driver reported seeing the man intentionally run in front of his vehicle despite attempting to brake. Moments later, the man was struck by a second passing vehicle. He was pronounced dead at the scene. Investigators say both drivers remained at the scene and showed no signs of impairment. The victim's identity has not yet been released as investigators continue working to determine exactly what led to that incident. Westbound Interstate 10 remained partially closed for several hours Thursday morning while troopers investigated, creating lengthy delays during the morning commute. Well, still ahead, firefighters continue making impressive progress on the pocket fire near Sedona. Another wildfire sparks evacuations near Cortez Lakes, and will also take you inside Cottonwood Police Department's first ever Teen Academy. Plus, a 50-year-old time capsule is opened at the Gila County Courthouse, revealing pieces of local history hidden away for a half-century. All that and more, right after these words. Ponderosa Plumbing is Central Arizona's go-to plumbing team. For decades, homeowners, builders, and businesses have trusted Ponderosa Plumbing AZ for new construction, remodels, repairs, sewer and drain service, high-definition camera inspections, water heater installation, water treatment systems, and expert slab leak repair. When experience matters, when quality matters, when getting it done right the first time matters, Ponderosa Plumbing delivers. Locally owned, highly trusted, serving all of Central Arizona with honesty, craftsmanship, and unmatched know-how. Located at 107 West Wade Lane, Suite number 5 in Payson, call Ponderosa Plumbing AZ today at 928-476-4727. Ponderosa Plumbing AZ. Experience you can trust, quality you can count on.
Working hard under Arizona sky, small town roots and family pride. Fix the roads and keep taxes light, bring new business back to life. If you want growth done right, I'm your guy. Honest working, hometown pride, I'm your guy. For the people every time, Bobby Lowry on your side. Bobby Lowry for town council, strong leadership, real results. The people's patience starts now.
Well, welcome back. In other news, firefighters continue making significant progress against the pocket fire burning near Sedona. Thursday's incident report shows the wildfire holding at just over 27,450 acres, while containment has climbed to 69%. More than 1,000 firefighters remain assigned to that incident. Most of that fire's north, west, and east flanks are now fully contained. The only remaining gap is an inaccessible section above the west fork of Oak Creek, where aircraft continue dropping fire retardant to slow any additional spread. Ground crews are strengthening containment lines along the southern edge while continuing mop-up operations throughout the fire area. Although fire activity has slowed considerably, State Route 89A remains closed between Sedona and Kachina Village. Several forest roads, trails, campgrounds, and day-use areas also remain closed, and a temporary flight restriction remains in effect. And along with that, officials continue reminding the public that drones flying near wildfires can immediately halt aerial firefighting operations. And in other central Arizona news, a structure fire that spread into nearby wildland prompted evacuation orders yesterday afternoon in the Cordes Lakes area. What's being called the Rolling Fire ignited near Rolling Ridge Drive and quickly spread to approximately 3 acres while threatening nearby homes. Strong afternoon winds helped push flames ahead of the main fire. The Yavapai County Sheriff's Office initially issued immediate go evacuation orders for 2 neighborhoods before later reducing both areas to set status after firefighters stopped the fire's forward progress. Residents are still encouraged to remain prepared should conditions change. An American Red Cross shelter and animal evacuation center were established at the Mayer High School. The Arizona Department of Forestry and Fire Management has assumed command of that incident while additional crews continue mop-up operations to achieve full containment. Well, when we come back, the weather pattern is finally beginning to change. We'll show you when monsoon moisture starts arriving, what that means for thunderstorms across central Arizona, and when temperatures may finally begin easing. Your complete forecast is coming up next.
I'm Garrett Goldman, and this year my wife and I decided to remodel our home. The home was built as a period-specific home modeled after an 1800s farmhouse and had single-pane windows which were very inefficient. When we started the planning process, we interviewed several window companies to retrofit the existing windows in our house, and we chose Lowry's Window and Door as our contractor. The reason we picked Lowry's is their customer service. The owner of the company, Bobby Lowry, came out to our house multiple times to identify a window that would fit within the existing windows, and then also a method that would allow us to keep all of the existing woodwork in the house and not have to redo any of it. Looking at all of the options for windows, we chose Pella double pane windows for our house because of their look and also their ability to be retrofitted into the existing window frames. Since completion of the project, we absolutely love our new dual pane Pella windows. I would recommend Lowry's for anybody looking to retrofit your existing windows or a new build because of their experience, craftsmanship, and exceptional customer service.
Legislative District 7 deserves a representative who understands rural Arizona. Barbie Engel has spent years listening to the people who call it home.
And I've been an advocate on the legislative level for the last 17 years, just as a volunteer civilian, unpaid, saw things that needed to get fixed for myself and for other patients, and I jumped in and figured out how to get that done.
Barbie Engel has worked with lawmakers, helped shape legislation, and believes government should be accountable to the people it serves.
I want to start from a zero line and really look at each of the items that we're putting into the budget and determine if it is appropriate, if it's fraud, waste, and abuse, what's going on, and actually look at every single portion of the budget.
And she's been traveling across all 4 counties of Legislative District 7, listening to the concerns of local residents.
I've been talking to boards of supervisors, town councils, city councils, law enforcement, school boards, and also the people, because I want to be the voice of the people. My things that I'm most excited to accomplish is being able to bring the people's voice forward.
Barbie Engel for Arizona House, Legislative District 7. Learn more at barbieengel.com. Paid for by Barbie Engel for Arizona. Now, taking a look now at Central Arizona weather, the biggest weather story today is that while the heat continues, Arizona's summer monsoon is finally beginning to show signs of its return. Across our region this afternoon, you can look for highs ranging from 93 degrees up in Heber to 108 degrees down in Tonto Basin. Highs will reach 95 in Prescott, 101 in Payson and Sedona, and 102 degrees in Globe. Tonight will remain warm with overnight lows ranging from the mid-60s in the higher elevations to around 80 degrees in Tonto Basin. Today will be sunny and hot, with southwest afternoon winds gusting between 20 and 25 miles per hour in many locations, keeping fire danger elevated. Well, Saturday remains hot, but a slight chance of afternoon thunderstorms develops over portions of the Mogollon Rim and nearby higher terrain. Well, by Sunday, monsoon moisture increases substantially, bringing scattered showers and thunderstorms to much of central Arizona. That active monsoon pattern is expected to continue through much of next week, with daily chances for thunderstorms, periods of heavy rain, gusty winds, dangerous lightning, and localized flash flooding, especially around recent wildfire burn scars. The increasing clouds and rainfall should also bring a gradual cooling trend, with afternoon temperatures falling back into the 90s by the middle of next week. So, stay hydrated through the weekend, continue practicing wildfire safety, and keep an eye on the sky if outdoor plans take you into the mountains this coming week. And now moving on to other news, the Cottonwood Police Department is celebrating the successful completion of its first ever Teen Academy. Throughout the week, local teenagers received a behind-the-scenes look at what it takes to serve and protect their community. Participants experienced hands-on activities including crime scene investigations, fingerprint collection, canine demonstrations, traffic safety exercises, and interactive driving simulators that demonstrated the split-second decision officers face every day. Department leaders thanked the students for their enthusiasm while recognizing officers, staff, and community partners who volunteered their time to mentor the next generation of community leaders. Police officials say they hope this year's success becomes the beginning of an annual tradition, and they're encouraging interested teens to watch for next year's application announcements. And finally, sometimes the best way to appreciate where we're going is to remember where we've been. Gila County took a remarkable step back in time yesterday as officials opened a time capsule that had remained sealed for 50 years during construction of the Gila County Courthouse. Inside were original carpet samples, photographs documenting construction of the courthouse, memorabilia, and keepsakes from members of the Gila County Board of Supervisors who helped lead the county a half-century ago. Each item offered a unique glimpse into the people, vision, and pride that helped shape Gila County into the community we know today. County leaders say preserving moments like these not only honor the past, but also create a lasting legacy for future generations who will one day look back on the history we're creating today. And that's our report for today. Thank you for making Tonto-TV.com and KRIMFM.com part of your day. We're committed to bringing you clear, reliable coverage of the stories shaping Central Arizona. If you're watching or listening on social media, tell us where you're watching from in the comments. And if you appreciate truly local news, please like, share, and follow our pages. Your support helps us continue building the strongest local news community anywhere in Arizona. For Tonto-TV.com and KRIMFM.com, I'm Randy Roberson. Make it a great day. Hey, it's Friday. Have a great weekend. We'll see you back here on Monday.